Next coming on stage, put your hands together for Jesse Williams.
Oh, how's everybody doing? So I recently had a huge event happen in my life. I've entered my first committed relationship. Yeah. It's horrible. Oh my God. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my girlfriend. She's an amazing person for now. But I wasn't aware of all the life decisions and changes and discoveries that you make when you enter a committed relationship. Had I known what it was, I probably would have just tried to ride this shit out with porn and Netflix for the rest of my days. You know, like, first discovery I made is that I'm stupid. Like, not like 2 + 2 is 9 stupid. I don't mean like that. I mean stupid as in nothing I ever did ever made sense, ever. You know, like having a girlfriend is like having a second brain, but one of them doesn't belong to an 8-year-old. You know, I would like, take me for example, I'm 25, I'm jobless, you know, but I have 6 replica lightsabers and an extensive comic book and video game collection, so I'm not really batting 1,000 in life, thank you. You know, but it took me getting a girlfriend, you know, to have her say, hey, why don't you not buy that stuff and maybe you'll have money? Yeah, she's right. You know, I was the guy that would go into a store with just money in my hand like a child and say, can I please have a replica Pokeball? I have this many monies, and just throw it on the table. You know, so having a girlfriend's not all bad. Another thing that I've discovered is that my views on domestic violence have changed. You know, I'm not afraid. Well, first off, don't get me wrong, I'm still 100% against domestic violence. That is horrible, you know, but why has changed. I'm not afraid that I'm going to get trashed on wine coolers and just start slapping her around a little bit. No, I'm not afraid of that. I'm afraid that she's going to whip my ass because I'm not a fighter, you know. Like, here's the thing. My girlfriend is Hispanic, and she has times where she gets so angry that she channels this ancient Mayan sacrifice god, you know, and just starts talking in tongues like, give me the remote. You know? And that scares the fuck out of me. Oh my God. You know, and I just don't want to get my ass whipped. How would that look? You know, she's 5'5", I'm 6'2". How would it look, the cops show up and she's just like whipping my ass, you know? And they're putting her in handcuffs like, ma'am, you need to settle down. Look at what you did to his face. You know, and I'm just sitting over there crying like, please don't hurt her. She didn't mean to do it. Damn, baby, I love you. You're so good to me. You know, that shit would just look twisted. You know, but I do love having a girlfriend. The only thing I hate is that I had to start working out again. Ugh. That sucked. I kind of let it go when I was single. You know, and I don't go to one of those beautiful people gyms, you know, where you walk in and the lady sounds like a Yorkie greeting you at the front door, like, hello, how you doing? No, I go to like one of those fat people gyms where they pump the donut smell in, you know. I go to that gym. I actually got challenged at the gym the other day. That's actually a thing, you know. I was going in there, I had my little headphones in, listening to my movie soundtracks, you know, fucking workout music. And, you know, I went over to curl my 20s. And this big, stocky, burlesque, like I once had a puppy but not anymore type guy, just stands right next to me and he just goes, thuh. You know, so I go, thuh, right back. Like, you know, so I pick up my 25s and I'm doing my thing. You know, can you feel the love tonight? You know, and this motherfucker goes over there and he just picks up the 50s. You know, first he does that little I'm gonna wake up my titty muscle thing, you know, that, you know, I'm like, okay. And he actually just, you know, starts looking over at me, and naturally it's on. So I move over to the 65s, and I tried to pick him up, but I couldn't. It was too heavy. So I recently left religion. That's another big thing that happened to me. I left religion, mainly because it was boring. I mean, you preach a book that was written 3,500 years ago. You got to change some shit up to make it interesting. You know, Jesus is actually on Twitter. That shows that shit has lost its way, you know. I remember the last sermon I went to, this was the main reason I left. The last sermon I went to, this was actually what the pastor said. I swear. Amen. We are now going to read from the books of John, Paul, George, and Ringo. And it says, I want to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. Here come old Flat Top, he come grooving up slowly. Come together right now over me. Na 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 na. Hey Jude, na 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 na. Amen. That's my time, y'all. Jesse Williams.